Good afternoon, Pats fans, and welcome inside the Brandt Center as we tee up tonight's action between the Regina Pats and the visiting Edmonton Oil Kings here on Connor Bedard Poster Night. My name is Dante DeCarry, and he's Drew Posty. And hey, Pats fans, the first 1,500 fans into the Brandt Center tonight get a free Connor Bedard poster, so make sure to come to the Brandt Center early. But, Drew, we've got lots to talk about here on this game day preview as the Pats snapped a 3-game losing streak with a 4-2 victory over the Brandon Wheat Kings on Sunday afternoon. Drew, thoughts on the game?
It was a good bounce-back win. Obviously, they had 7 goals scored against. They reduced that to 2 in that 4-2 victory, as you mentioned. And, hey, it's important to win at home when you're going to play a lot of hockey on the road. That makes tonight's game important as well. That made last game very, very important because it's that annual Agribition road swing coming up for the Regina Pats. So you need to win games at home before you play a lot of hockey on the road.
Yeah, Drew, you're absolutely right. 5 consecutive road games coming up for the Regina Pats, but they're focused on tonight's action against the Edmonton Oil Kings. Drew, you mentioned the home record for the Regina Pats. They have the best home record in terms of points gathered here on home ice in the entire Western Hockey League. The record here inside the Brandt Center is 8-3-1-1. Just impressive this year.
Yeah, absolutely. For whatever reason, the Pats have just really clicked at home. I don't know if it's they know the ice surface better or what it is, but hey, they'll take it. And if they can continue this success at home, it's going to help them a lot throughout the season, and they need it tonight.
And, of course, the Pats have gotten great goaltending as well. Ewan Huey with a .956 save percentage over his last 4 starts. But I'd like to talk about a defenseman who deserves all the credit in the world, and I don't think we talk about him enough, Drew, and that is Parker Berg. He's over a point per game this season, and he's top 5 amongst all defensemen in assists and points this year.
Yeah, he's just playing with a ton of confidence, too. So many times this year I've seen him have successful end-to-end rushes, really. He's a dangerous player when he's on the ice, but he's also really defensively reliable as well. And he's that 20-year-old veteran presence, a calming presence, and a leader on this team, and is really becoming one of the top defensemen in the Western Hockey League this year.
The Pats have also gotten some key contributions from players like Ty Spencer and Borja Vallis, and even Tanner Howe, who scored 2 goals on Sunday. How big was it to get Tanner Howe, off the schneid over the last couple of games? He had gone pointless, but he's really picked it up lately.
Yeah, the thing about Tanner Howe is he's going to come out of it eventually because he's such an offensive threat, and he leads by example, and when he's scoring, he's leading that way. So it's just important to have your captain firing on all cylinders and all the confidence in the world whenever Tanner Howe's in a little bit of a slump. He's going to come out of it eventually, and he has.
Yeah, good stuff, Drew. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Edmonton Oil Kings, as it's the first of 4 meetings between the Pats and Oil Kings this season. Last year, the Pats won the season series going 3-1 against Edmonton, but this is a team that has lost their last 3 games. They're coming off a 10-2 loss to the Calgary Hitmen on Saturday. They've actually been outscored 21-4 over the last 3 games.
Yeah, they're going to be a hungry hockey club. They're not going to be happy about that. They're still arguably a rebuilding club. They have taken a step from last year. And last year's version of the Regina Pats, will remember, you can't take any team lightly because that Edmonton team actually came in here and beat the Regina Pats. Obviously, they're going to want to forget that. That's last year and in the past. But you're going to see a hungry hockey club that's not going to be happy with those numbers that you just mentioned.
All right, Pats fans, that's all you need to know for tonight's action between the Regina Pats and the visiting Edmonton Oil Kings here in the first of 4 meetings between these 2 clubs. Remember to get to the Brandt Center early, as the first 1,500 fans into the building tonight will receive a free Connor Bedard poster. It's the final edition of the 6-part Alumni Series poster series, so make sure to get to the Brandt Center early tonight as puck drops at 7, doors open at 6. We'll see you tonight.